Well, as South Africa celebrates Heritage Day this weekend, we look at various ways of preserving culture and history of South Africa. Ethnikids is an online children's bookstore partnered with Wimpy to give children access to an African folktale collection of books in their home language. Now, the initiative is set to shine a spotlight on South Africa's literacy appetite, rich cultural heritage, and the importance of children reading diverse material that they can relate to and identify with. Now, to discuss this further, we are now joined via Zoom by Khumo Tapfumaneyi. She is the co-founder of Ethnikids. Khumo, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Now, first, let's start here. What motivated you to firstly establish your company and, of course, the inspiration behind the collection of books?
Thank you so much for having me. What motivated us to start the company is we are mothers, the co-founders. There were 5 of us that started the business, and we were very concerned that we struggled to find representative literature in our own home languages in the mainstream bookstores in South Africa. And we built up a collection over the years, and it's been very exciting to now move into creation phase in partnership with Wimpy. And for us, it's all about giving as much access to as many children as possible.
So talk to us a little bit about the books. You know, what languages are they in, and what do they entail? And also, was it easy to get support from corporate?
I think what's been great about this is that we can do so much more with small business and large business partnerships. And that's the opportunity that Wimpy has given us. Putting together the books was a huge task, and we were very privileged to work with some real great South African greats, such as Mam Mhlophe, Sihle Nonchokweni, Bianca Flanders, Nicole Rimmensberg, as well as Bandile Sukwane. So it's been an incredible journey putting the stories together. And the stories are available in all 11 official languages, as well as an inclusion this year of the Khoi Nama language, which we are very, very excited about.
Look, Khumo, I must, congratulate you and, of course, the other parents, because, the issue of representation has been receiving a lot of attention lately. And, of course, it is important. In your space, do you think that we need more of representation? And is there something, that is being done at the moment?
We definitely need a lot more representation, especially in children's literature. Children need books that they can identify with and material that they can resonate with. So it's very important that we be as inclusive as possible with the characters, the positive characters that are found in books. And books play an important, and other forms of media, psychological effect on children. They have an important psychological effect in that they serve as mirrors to positively reinforce positive identity, and they also serve as windows for children of other cultures to learn tolerance, respect, and we can build greater understanding amongst each other if we learn about each other's stories and learn about each other's languages.
No, absolutely. Now, talk to us about just access to some of these collections. I mean, I know that you've partnered with a corporate company, and of course you're going digital. Are those children, particularly those that you are targeting from, the ethnic languages, will they have access to the books?
Most definitely. So in the Wimpy stores, you'll be able to get an English copy of all 5 books in the collection, together with the kids' combo meal. And then you're also able to go online and choose your own alternative ending to the story. So we'll be testing comprehension in that manner. There will be puzzles and activities and puppets that are linked to the books. And then you can also download and read in your mother tongue off the Wimpy website. So that's a really, really exciting addition as well.
In fact, I was quite shocked to learn that, 80% of South Africans have access, to some digital, platform through their phones, or be it a device, laptop or iPad, which is encouraging. But talk to us very quickly about the importance of preserving home languages, especially for children, and ensuring that they have access to books that represent who they are.
And I think that's a very important question that you ask. There's this perception that we only need to speak English to our children in order for them to get ahead. But reading in mother tongue also has a lot of benefits for children, mainly that it gives more children access to early literacy skills. It allows for greater social development, and it also helps the children with cognitive as well as thinking ability. And the idea with going digital or incorporating digital is to also meet as many children where they are as possible. So as you mentioned, a lot of us have cell phones. It's easy to then just download the story off the Wimpy website and read a bedtime story to your child. So we are able in that manner to be as inclusive as possible with the campaign.
Now, what are the plans with your company specifically, in making sure that you reach a much wider audience? Because we do know that parents are, really battling, especially to inculcate that culture of reading.
Yeah, that's been our big challenge, because what we really want to drive is making reading part of the everyday South African lifestyle. As parents ourselves, we know the role that parents have to play. It's all about building and driving that parental engagement in the journey. We can't just leave it up to the school. At home as well, we need to reinforce the lessons. We need to expose our children to literature, and we also need to model the behavior that we wish to see in the children. We need to show our children ourselves that reading is fun and enjoyable, and it's an important skill in today's world in that it allows for greater social mobility. So it's important that we equip our children to be able to read from a young age.
And I guess what's also important is that we have these discussions about indigenous languages, not only on this particular holiday, which is Heritage Day, but throughout the year. But Khumo, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Really do appreciate it. All right, that was Khumo Tapfumaneyi. She's the co-founder of Ethnikids, and she, of course, has a children's collection book that is out now. All right, we take a quick break. We'll be back straight after this. Don't go away.